Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, June the 5th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Eight of Wands from the Touchstone Tarot by artist Cat Black, and this is available through U.S. game systems. This is basically a follow-up to yesterday's Tower card. Alright, now, there's a lot to talk about here today. And first of all, the moon is still in Aries, and that has a lot to do with what's happening. But let's go back to that Tower card for a moment, right? That, stick of dynamite, if you will. The universe kind of like putting one under you and psh, up, get up. Time to get going. Time to get doing things, right? And the Eight of Wands, wow. It's like that tornado that comes through at times, especially during eclipse season. All right. Aries moon, words are flying. Aries often speaks without thinking. Mercury retrograde, words are often misinterpreted. This is a call to action for sure, and rapid developments. So if you think of this as all kinds of information coming at you and all kinds of movement going on around you, it's a very chaotic feeling, which yesterday's card was a rather chaotic card. But I'm going to start at the beginning here, and I'm going to run down the 6 different things that are going on here today that are going to play into this card. First up is a sextile between the moon and Mercury, and here it's happening at exactly midnight. So what a way to start the day, because it's a very social transit, right? And it's got that whole talking factor going there. And Mercury, of course, rules thought and communication. So, to me, the whole scenario sounds like everybody up and everybody on social media, and you see all the posts like, why can't I sleep? Who else is up? Da-da-da-da-da, right? Lots of talking going on when people are normally resting. What a way to start the weekend, right? I definitely wouldn't make this be a time to be about important conversation, though. Okay, that really truly matters, because Mercury. Next up is the big one of the day. Mars will be opposing Pluto. Now, you could obviously start feeling this as early as Thursday. May have already noticed it, okay? Mars, of course, is very aggressive, and Pluto very transformative. If you are able to bottle this energy, then you can definitely use it wisely in your creative pursuits, because there's a lot of drive here. Just think of those wands as that drive that's pushing you forward to get things done, to make things happen. Now, on the downside, and it's more something I would expect to see, like on the news, where, that Mars aggression and, Pluto being like so deep and dark at times, that things can happen which are of a more violent nature. So let's hope that, peace reigns in areas where it needs to be. Mercury will square Neptune today, which again reinforces what I said. Do not have important conversations, because what you say will very likely be misinterpreted. Okay, Neptune is like, just think of it like the old fog machine, and somebody's cranking up the fog, and you've got Mercury in retrograde as well, in its home sign of Gemini. Chatty Gemini's got a lot to say. And this is one of those days where, if we're talking about our Eight of Wands being all this communication out there and words flying and everything else, beware of conspiracy theories. The moon is actually going to square Pluto today, which bothers me, okay, because this kind of is like the underbelly, if you will. And just, yeah, it's the things that you don't want to see happen, the conversations that you don't want to see happen in people's behavior, all right? When people turn their energy toward doing whatever it takes to get whatever they want at all cost, that's not a valuable use of this card and moving forward, okay? But it's there, and I'm thinking we're seeing something is happening. There's somewhere I talked about it. Could it have been my weekly? Have you guys listened to my weekly yet for the 7th through the 13th? Somewhere I was talking about things happening starting with Friday, and I may have brought it up in yesterday's tarot card as well. But this movement that's in here, this is very... When I see this card and I see all the things that are going on, I'm seeing it's just every which way, okay? Those wands all look like they are flying in the same direction, but trust me when I tell you, they are not. And lastly, the moon will square Mars. Uh-oh. I truly do believe that most people's objectives are well-intentioned, okay? And this card has that passion and that drive to make things happen. But there is such a mix of things that are going on today that with, you know, this particular square, I'm thinking there's a little agitation that's thrown into the mix. And what starts off as, you know, I'm going to get this done because I want to see this happen, it can turn into a whole lot of other things that aren't quite as pretty. So this is the first time, honestly, that I've ever seen this card. I mean, I've seen it come out during eclipse season, and certainly the chaos that it can swirl with it, because it kind of just sweeps you up and, you know, moves you along. But this is different. This is much different, and yet at the same time, I think it is avoidable. If you sense these types of feelings simmering within you, it may not be easy, but it would be wise to perhaps keep to yourself a little bit more. And, you know, if you sense that others are, you know, kind of coming at you somehow, yeah, same thing goes there. Just do your best, keep it pleasant, you know, stay on topic or off topic, however you want to put it, and keep it light. It is, after all, Mercury retrograde. When it comes to eclipse season, things can become permanent. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.